Chris the Carpenter here. Took a couple days off. I built a little, but I didn't blog, and I apologize. And I don't know about this beard experiment. It's getting, I don't know. Good things. Okay, here we go. Ting! I built a stand. My shop is a mess. Okay, so I built a stand. It's got big corners on it everywhere, and with the exception of 2 pieces of metal, I got all the seams going the right way. Here's the frame of the CNC. I've got a wooden deck on it now, temporarily. Now, what have I done? What have I done? The first thing I did was I beefed up the gantry. I added this top plate, and then I added these big gussets. All right, there's 2 of them, and they just basically weld into everything. There's just weld everywhere. There's just a lot of weld. So that stiffened up the gantry a lot. Okay, and then I don't know if you've seen this or not. I added this. This is the fixture plate. I'm going to put some threaded inserts in here, and then the 90-degree thing that's going to hold the router can bolt on, and the 90-degree thing that holds the Dremel tool bolt on. I printed this, or I cut this. This is one of my extruders. I have a buddy of mine who's printing an extruder for me as well, which I'm very curious to see. I'm not going to need it for a while, but I'm going to see how it goes together. This one I had to modify a little bit, but I found it on Thingiverse, and I designed this little stack here to hold the extruder, and then I cut a big plate so that would mount like that. Alright, and then no wind in. I've got my X-axis. I have a very sunburned hand, by the way, from all the welding. X-axis is done. Got the motor mounted, and lead screw. Now that I have the base unit done, I can start with the guys going around and under to connect the gantry together and get the last motor mounted underneath. I've started thinking about the control panel and all the stuff I've got to stuff into it. I'm going to have a little box that hangs off here with an outlet, and then 2 connections so I can plug in the extruder and the extruder stepper and other accessories. So that'll go there. And then another control box, like a panel, is going to fit here with the monitor on top, the keyboard out the bottom, and then all my dials and switches and stuff. I just made a SparkFun order for some switches. Let's see, I got actual stepper motor wire. It's all twisted, it's the right size, whatever. Alright, and then last but not least is I've got this so far I've been doing everything with Arduino, but I started playing with this parallel board now. I'm running off of my power supply for the 5 volts I need, and I'm running Mach 3. This is, I haven't paid for it yet. This is their demo, so you can just run, tiny little programs through it, but it works. It's fully functional. So I've got my arrow keys and my page up and down, and let's see, here we go. This is actually going fairly slow, but there you go, and then page up. So it works pretty darn well, as a matter of fact. We've got to do all the adjusting, all the acceleration curves and the overall speed. You can hear a woom, a woom, a woom. That's that offset coupler. I've got new ones on the way. But we are getting there. Let's see if I can reach over. You can see the whole thing. Oh, I can show you that too. There's the coupler to the Z-axis. If I get in here. So there's that on the back of the Z-axis. Oh, and there's the one for the, I'm sorry, that's the one for the X-axis, and there's the one for the Z-axis tucked in there. So, long and short of it, there it is. Nice stand, starting to figure out control panels, 2 axis of 3 working. I'm happy. I'm wicked happy. It is really solid. I mean, it's incredibly solid and smooth, and it's only going to get smoother with those new couplers. And when I get everything adjusted, I'm going to have I'll have 2 or 3 days of just adjusting. But as we stand now, I am very impressed with myself with how straight it is as it sits. It's very, 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 very close. So the shimming shouldn't be too bad, but it's still going to be some work. So, so there you go. Getting somewhere indeed. I'm getting to the point where I want to use the machine. I want to see it go, and I'm a long ways off. At some point, I'm going to have to figure out how to put stop switches in, limit switches, and for the life of me, I can't figure out where the hell to put them. So that may be something I need to start thinking about. But there you go. Ting!